Welcome, everybody, to StrafeTalk's Player Behind the Pro Episode 1. With the Stage 1 of 2026 Cologne Major concluding and Gamer Legion moving on to Stage 2, we thought it'd be a perfect time to sit down with one of their own. We want to thank Gamer Legion for letting us chat with Towson in our first episode. Now, Towson did get a chance to sit down with us and talk about his personal growth from the first time being on PC to how he keeps himself healthy, both mind and body. Now, I also want to give a huge thank you out to ESL, IM Atlanta, and DreamHack for hosting us. We want to extend a huge thank you to all the teams as well for taking the time to open up and talk about the player behind the pro. Now, if you do like this episode, please drop a like, comment, and you're welcome to repost it as well. And I want to thank you for watching, and we hope to catch you guys on the next episode of Strafe Talk. And without further ado, I present to you Towson. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Strafe Talk with Player Behind the Pro, and I've got another special guest with me today. I do have Towson from Gamer Legion. Towson, how are you doing today, man?
Doing pretty good. We just won versus Pain, 2-1. So I'm feeling pretty good right now.
Yeah, I mean, you know, for anybody that watched the match, you guys did come back, you reverse swept them. But, you know, enough about, Counter-Strike and esports. Let's talk a little bit about who Towson is and, what made Towson Towson, all right? So I'm going to ask a couple of quick questions just to break the ice, and then we'll kind of go from there. So just like I ask everybody else, what's your favorite color?
My favorite color is blue or red. It's sometimes it's red, sometimes it's blue. I can't really choose to.
Okay, that's fine. Hey, you know what? Sometimes you're allowed to have two colors. That's probably fine. All right. And then from there, what is like a guilty pleasure snack or something? Like it's midnight and you got to have something, right? Like it could be a drink, it could be a snack, it could be food. What is a guilty pleasure for you?
I think for me, fresh grapes. Like the green grapes.
Green. Okay. Okay.
So
you know what? I got to get behind
they
that.
are so good.
Definitely green, not red.
Not red.
Okay.
Green
I like that there.
Yeah.
And then you've had a chance to travel around the world with different teams and go to different places. If you had to pick a particular country, like if the team manager came to you and said, hey, we're playing this tournament in this country, what gets you giddy? Which country do you love visiting?
Actually, America, I would say.
Really?
I love coming to the States and just being here. I feel like I've been to Miami, Dallas, Atlanta, now, and in all three places I've been a lovely time.
So what is your favorite thing about America? Like, food, people, travel,
I
sights,
think
like
the food, the people, and just everything is just bigger in this country. I love that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've had a couple people tell me China, and so, I don't know if you've had a chance to go there yet or
I
not,
have, but I would still put America above China.
Okay, all right, that's fine. I tell you, you don't have to say America just because we're here.
I know. I would still say America even if I was in China or whatever.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
Awesome. Now, Towson, I want to get into some of the more nitty-gritty things. Now, this is a fun question, but if you're on a deserted island and you could take one teammate with you, only one of your teammates, who would you want to take with you on a deserted island?
That's a tough one. I think I'm gonna take Pia with me. He's my roommate as well.
Okay. All right, you're gonna take your roommate with you now.
Yeah.
This is gonna be the fun one. This is gonna cause fights. Who would you not take with you?
I think Snacks. I think he can be a bit too like. I think he's gonna steal all the food. To be honest, yeah.
He's gonna steal the food.
I think so.
I love that. Now, Americans, we love to tell stories about, how, I hate to say it, that the older generation, the unks, we love to tell stories about how we got to where we were, or like, they always say like, I traveled 2 miles up and downhill in the snow to get to school or something. Everybody has a story. You're 20 years old. How did you get to become a professional gamer? Like, tell me just a little bit of your story about how you got here.
Yeah, well, I started playing when I was 9, 10 years old. I started playing CS. Then I just played for fun, to be honest. And then I realized when I was like 11, 12 that I was pretty good and I was better than all my friends. And then I saw that you could actually become pro in this game. And then I thought like, why not like try and be as good as I can be. And then when I was 16, I dropped out of school to go full-time with Counter-Strike, and that's when I kind of went all in, with playing CS. Now I'm 20, and I've been playing full-time for 4 years now. So yeah, it's been a pleasure ever since I dropped out.
No, I mean, I love that story. Now, for some people out there, kids or parents, because the idea of the show is to try to,
provide some information to everybody out there in the world. Now, if it's a kid who's in your shoes, or it's a parent who might want to support or not support their children, how did your parents respond to that?
I mean, in the start, my parents was of course like, "Why are you playing so much? You should go outside, be with your friends." And you understand it now when you look back at it why they are saying this. But back then I just wanted to play. But I think like I wouldn't advise anyone to drop out of school or do anything too crazy. I don't like I it just felt right for me in the moment, and if it feels right for you, of course you should do it. But I don't recommend like just dropping out of school because you can. But yeah,
So your parents were supportive of this?
no, they were not. I dropped out of school when they were on holiday. They had no clue, and then I told them when they got back home, and they were a bit mad in the start, but they understood it. And yeah, now they are of course supporting me with everything I do with CS.
That's amazing. That's amazing. No, I love that. And it now that they're supporting you, like I know it's hard to see the bigger picture, right? But like now that they're supporting you, like what is it? What do they see different? Like I know that you can be a professional gamer, right? But like what was the change? Was it just getting on a team, or is it that seeing that you actually had the results to be part of that 1% of the world?
I mean, I think in the end it's money talks. Like when you start earning money from something you do, like they will respect it, and that's how it was with my parents as well. When I started earning money to play, they started respecting it and trying to support me with what I was doing. So yeah.
Now, being like a young player, I'm kind of curious. I know you said you've been playing this game since you were 9 or 10 years old. When you were a kid, did you want to grow up and be a teacher, an astronaut, a dentist or something, or like did you just always have a knack for esports in general? Like, what did you want to be when you grew up?
I mean, I have always been kind of hooked on like video games. If it wasn't like PC I was playing PlayStation. So yeah, I think I'd never really had any thoughts of being like a policeman or astronaut or whatever. I always wanted to be a CS pro when I realized that you could be it. So yeah, I never had these second thoughts of being something else. So yeah.
And then the I know you said you've been playing professionally for about 4 years. Mentally, like this game is 90% mental, 10% physical. I know you need to go to the gym and work out. You got to be in shape, but like mentally, being a young kid, that you have emotions and you can go through a lot of ups and downs. For kids that are late teens, early 20s that are trying to be in your shoes, what for a young adult like yourself, what mental things do you do to help you either stay motivated or calm down if you're ever upset at yourself? Like how do you deal with the mental side of this game?
I mean, I try to not think too much about it. And then I try to, like, when I want to reset, and like I said, I have a bad day or a bad game, I go to the gym after. I try and, like, get all the frustrations out in that way. So, yeah, I use the gym a lot to get rid of the bad emotions.
I mean, yeah, use a gym. Like again, the weights are there. Just punch
Yeah.
the weights or something, right? Like
Exactly.
they say pump iron kind of thing, and
Exactly.
that's a good way of putting it because in the moment you could bottle it up, and it could do everything from causing an ulcer to just breaking out in your skin, and you don't realize you got everything. So again, just trying to give some pointers and tips to other people out there that might need to find an outlet, right?
Yeah.
Because punching desks or monitors, that's not the way
It's
to
not,
go,
it's not
right?
going to help you in the long run.
I mean, just ask Nico or anybody else.
Yeah.
Like, it's not going to help, right?
No.
And then just you've been on this team for the core has been together for about a year and a half now or so,
Yeah.
right? Give me a funny story or give me some fond like memories of like this team in general. Like what's something that you don't see in the everyday press? Like what's something funny or fun or you guys have done where you prank each other or something? I don't know. Give me a story.
A good story about us. We're kind of boring. So yeah,
kinda-
that's no crazy story to be
Gamer
honest.
Legion is boring. I
Nah,
can't believe-
we always have a good time together. I would say we are good friends off the server as well, and we enjoy being with each other. So yeah, we are maybe a bit evil to each other sometimes, in a fun way, of course. But yeah, it's fun being with everyone on this team.
Now, I mean, I'm going to go a little bit towards esports a little bit now. Snack's coming on the team. He's been someone who's been around for a while, right? Everybody knows that. He was on G2 for a little bit. Now he's with you guys. Him coming on and was it something along the lines of you just listen to him and we just follow the system, or is it just something where you took the gamer legion, you took the snack system, and you kind of morphed it together? You don't have to give me details,
Yeah.
but like the snack system, like how like it seems like it's working. Like just kind of describe that a little bit for me.
Yeah, it's working pretty good. I think when he came on the team, I think we kind of agreed that we wanted to play like his way, his style, and yeah, we made that clear from the start that we want to play like how he wants to have it, kinda. So yeah, I think it's working pretty good. He's taking a lot of control about how he wants to play the different maps, and it's working pretty good right now. So yeah, I enjoy playing with him. He has a lot of experience, so it's also easy to listen to him. So yeah.
Awesome. And then before we sign off, do you have anything you want to tell the world, any fans, any parents, any kids? Like, do you have any last word of advice you just want to tell everybody before we sign off?
Love your family. Yeah.
All right, appreciate it. Well, Towson, it's been a pleasure having you on the show. I appreciate everything,
problem.
and good luck for this weekend. Again, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
And for everybody else out there, it's been a pleasure being here. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
See you.